Hello friend, good morning and welcome all of you in my self-talking journey, day 277. So last 9 months I continue this self-talking journey and uh, through this self-talking journey, particularly in morning time, I want to just remind my mind that what I want to achieve and what I am doing well and what is not working and in which area I have to be what. You can say kind of a SWOT analysis. All we know that SWOT analysis, that means strength, weakness, opportunity and threat. So we know that we should analyze these things, and it is very helpful, but somehow we are not doing. Even I am also not doing. I know many more things, but I am not applying. Somehow I fail. Just I am today want to share some a small realization on all we are busy. I am also busy. Due to busyness I am not able to do many more things, but when I closely observe, just I am giving example of today morning. In generally I am I give set my alarm in 5:45. But when I move from home after prayer for jogging, it is taking 7:10. Somehow I am just maybe thinking doing some random work, but there is not time bound work. But I think that is the reason most of the people are not tracking what we are doing. Actually, whatever the task I am doing in 5:45 to 7, it's 1 hour 15 minutes. In this time, actually it should take only half an hour if consciousness with consciousness and awareness I am doing this task. But yes, in relax, sometimes relax, overthinking and unplanned, that is not help us. So we have to be improve our awareness and we have to be track ourselves. Uh, and yes, if we just realize what I am, realization is very important. If what I am doing mistake, what is the reason I am not able to manage time. If we start audit our time, I think everything is possible. And we know that at the same time, but the productivity is completely different. And when we are doing with full consciousness, then our productivity is goes high. So how we spend our time, and sometimes we are giving excuse. I am not just entertain. I have no time. I have not enough time for relaxing. I have no enough time for or appreciate myself. If, and in this way, most of the time we are saying that I am not getting enough time. But the true thing is we are not auditing our time, and that is the reason. And in this self-talking journey, in the morning time, I promote one thing, that we should improve our awareness by taking care of our body, soul, mind. And actually, body, soul, mind, this is the three pillar which it actually help us to build a strong mindset and a positive attitude, as that throughout the day we are just exchange the positive vibes. uh, so it's very important. Somehow we are ignore it, and we are just overlook. But if we start at daily small achievable action on that, I think we can get a huge benefit. It's for sure in which position are we are see in different good position in after 1 year or 2 year. After 3 months we can see the changes. In particularly for me, I am getting many more benefit. It's not like that if we taking the right step all times we are, are achieve success. We are not facing the problems. But the things is, although we are facing the problem, the main difference is if we understand how to deal the problems. We know how, we learn that how we deal with the situation, bad situation, circumstance, and, and deal with criticism, all those things slowly we can learn by just knowing ourselves. Actually, when we know our strength, weakness, we start working on that, taking some action and to change that, uh, that make a better version of ourselves. And in 2026, if we not make a better version of ourselves, if we not improve ourselves, then we are not upgrading, we are just simply downgrading. And in 2026 we have to be upgrade, and there is no way. uh, yes, here I want to improve my communication skill, and I want to become a confident speaker. Yes, my wife did one feedback that you are talking last 9 months, but I can't see that much progress. Is so in this, after getting this feedback, I have a small option that I leave my journey, or what I can do, I consider this as a feedback, positive feedback, and I start taking action. As because what my wife told me, that I am not able to see some good progress what you are doing. So how I improve my progress, how I get able to see some visible changes as a confident speaker. So I have to be take right action, and with help of right mentor, rather just upset, depress, and leave the journey mid of the way. So most of the time we are sometimes try to do something really good, but yes, sometimes someone, it may be friend, it may be colleagues, it may be someone when criticize and laughing on that time, we are due to fear of failure, we are just what we are doing, we leave our journey mid of the way. But if we really want to become success, the main important things, we have to be double our failure rate. If we not are ready to accept failure, then we not move forward, and we not learn anything. Most of the time fear not help us to grow. Fear is not a symbol of growth mindset. So if we really want to develop a growth mindset, then and we have to be overcome the failure, and we accept the failure, or and if we accept the failure, then only we can move forward. And another things that reflection, uh, by taking help of mentor work as a reflection, we know this. But most of the time we have a I know the best deficiency syndrome. So we have to be cross check, we have not that mind kind of mindset. I know the best deficiency system, that means मुझे तो सब कुछ पता है. So when we think like this, that means that is a not a symbol of growth mindset. That means we are, it's not a symbol of learning attitude. We stop learning. But otherwise, if we start believing that yes, there is a scope of learning, many more things I have to know. As because somehow in 2026, what is very important, that is we have to be unlearn and relearn. That means few things that is unlearn is very important. And if we not unlearn, if we think in the old way, then it's a not a growth mindset. Definitely all the past experience is useful, but sometimes past due to past experience, we not able to think in innovative way, and that just ruin our life. So we have to be improve our awareness and taking some strategic decision on, and we can continue these things when we practice on the day-to-day basis. Is like start our day with wake up early in the morning, doing some jogging, prayer, or spiritual practices, and that give help us to build the confidence, and each and every day help us to transform our mind, rewire our thought process, and help to right attitude, which is very important. If we have a right attitude, then we can fix the issue quickly. Otherwise nothing is work. So I think I am trying to practice each and every day that things, and I wish all of you take just take responsibility and accountability, and reduce the blaming. Most of the time we are blaming, and we have to develop a mindset when we are not blaming. Instead of blaming, we are taking ownership, accountability. how I make that thing better, instead of depend on others. As because when we are complaining on that time, what happened, we are give our 100% in attention focus to outside it, and when our expectation is not meet, that make us sorrow, and we are feeling some anxiety, as because it's a common human behavior. We respect it, we expect respect, we expect that means others should be loyal, we expect others should be right, others should do the right things, and when that is not met, it just make us too much stress, anxiety, sometimes upset. But rather, more focus on that, if we try to fix ourselves, if we focus on developing ourselves, then and it is help us to grow, and maybe when I am changing myself, on that time maybe someone also influence, and they are also try to change themselves. So silence, there is a power in silence. Sometimes silence is very very powerful, and silent help us to make a better version of ourselves, and self introspection is very very important. And one of the feedback what my wife is given, and that, and when I'm talking in English, there is a mother tongue influence, native language influence, and I am talking, just writing a just reading a book, there is no emotion. So it is very very important when we talk with emotion, as because when we talk with someone and when we communicate with others, this is a simple exchange of energy. So we should be cross check that what the during communication, on when we are expressing ourselves properly or not. Or so if we start just work on that, that means we improve our awareness, as and just give some give some full what I want to say here. What happened, and when I am talking in front of camera, on that time my mind somehow, I am thinking, maybe in this part, what people think about me when I am talking, and many more thought process is running in my background. And what happened, maybe I am belongs to Bengali language.